Welcome back, everyone, to day 5 of the Doing All the Things challenge. I am Kate, and as you can see, still improving with my sleep, up to 5 hours and 30 minutes. So slowly but surely making my way towards that goal. Today's walk was great. I actually had a ton of energy today. When I awoke, it was just like my body was like, why aren't we moving yet? We're usually walking right now. I felt much better today. And again, it's like my body itself has all this additional energy. It's feeling really good. And I wanted to share this from my walk. It was a bunny with some squirrels, just super cute. It was like they were playing together. And this is actually the hill I walk up and run down when I do it the opposite way. Still can't really gauge, but quite the incline. And ketosis, man, it's just on the cusp of trace there, as you can see, just barely, maybe a tiny amount of ketones. Now, I know you guys may be wondering, what is this Kate Heart project she keeps talking about? So I wanted to just quickly share a picture of a Kate heart, essentially a heart that I find, and as you can see, that one is created by a worm, capturing all of these different hearts with the intention of setting the record for the most hearts captured with Guinness World Records. Breaking my fast just over 19 hours today. That was 19 hours of clean fasting, only water and tea. Breakfast for day 5 is going to be 2 scrambled eggs, some cheese, like half avocado, that homemade salsa, and some bacon. And I did run out of cream for my coffee, so I used oat milk, and that is the color with the oat milk. So I'm kind of interested to see what that tastes like. So far today, well, and this will be maintained, no alcohol, no weed, no cigarettes. I did my 2-mile walk. I did Pilates with a resistance band, working on increasing the income, but nothing today. I am eating, the 30 different plants a week. So definitely, I know I'll hit that goal. Fasted for 19 hours, so definitely hit that 16-hour goal. I am going to start checking the 36-hour fast I do once a week when I'm checking in like this, because that is already done for the week. Lower carb for sure. I did my 1 minute of mindfulness early this morning, and still not able to check off sleeping 6 to 8 hours nightly. Not there yet. I am so glad that yesterday I was able to check the post daily box, because that was certainly a hard day for me. But happy to check that again today. And hopefully going forward, I did work my shift. I will have 3 bottles of water for sure. I think I'm already 2 into that goal. I did have black and green tea. I'm confident I will close my Apple Watch rings, as I think I have like 4 stand hours left and it's almost 2 p.m. I have cooked at home today and will reheat the leftover soup. And I am going to check work on a passion, because sharing that Kate Heart with you is part of that ultimate bigger goal of setting that record for Guinness World Records for the most hearts captured. So how are you guys doing? Where are you guys at on your challenge? I'm curious to know. So let me know which challenges of all of these things you are participating in and how you're doing. We are 5 days in. I want to know how you are. For dinner, I'm just having that homemade soup I made the other day. Some strawberries. And I also had a V8. By the way, it is 2:19. My goal is to be finished eating for the day by 4. I feel like I'll be fasting by at least probably 3 though. But that's the overall goal, is to be done eating by 4 and starting my next fast. Yesterday was just not a very good day in general. I was tired the majority of the day, highly unmotivated. Had like the worst brain fog, was slurring my words when I was trying to record videos and record just my voice for the videos, and noticed I was speaking really fast at times, and the irritability, it was not a very pleasant day yesterday. I really considered not even posting the video. So I'm gonna give myself some credit for doing that, and because it's not easy. It was a lot of work. I can't tell you how many times I was like, just no, took me all day to get it posted essentially, but happy to feel a lot better today. And I mean, so much better. Like, it was crazy waking up this morning, as I mentioned earlier in the video. And it was just like, my body already knew what we should be doing. And that was so cool. Almost like it was craving going on this walk, which on my walk, by the way, I ran quite a bit of it. It's a little bit easier when I do it this way to run it because the majority of it that way is downhill. So it does make it easier. Time was good on my walk. Everything is good there. But just wanted to point out, like, it's been 5 days, and the differences. And yes, yesterday was not a good day. I didn't think about giving in to like anything. It was more just like I didn't have motivation to do anything. Still pushed myself through on the walk, or walk rather. But yeah, I just want to also kind of showcase that, like, not every day is going to be perfect, right? Some are going to be harder than others. Some of them, like today, I'm like, God, how did yesterday even exist? Because today is such a drastic difference. So, when you're having a bad day, or you're just like, God, I feel like shit, I might need to eat some carbs, or like, just know, like, keep going. You may feel entirely better tomorrow, but you won't know unless you keep going. So, but again, listen to your body, do what you need to do for your body. I know I talked about eating lower carb, right? And I'm not sharing the amount of carbs that I'm eating with you. And part of that is because I'm sharing so much information already that I am trying to keep it a bit more concise when making my videos, because I just don't want to overload you all. And I know sometimes nowadays, people's attention is very short. So just wanting to give you like information. I am doing lower carb. If you guys want more specifics, I can definitely post a video with, hey, this is the carbs I've eaten throughout the week. And I do plan on, at the end of the week, I think I'll just do a separate video, like a weekly update. And maybe in that video, I'll showcase, the carbs eaten each day, the calories each day, how my walks look for the week, just those types of things all in one weekly update. I am really doing this just on the fly. So learning as I go. But just like I'm doing that with posting these videos, I'm also doing that, as I'm sure you are, in learning with the challenges that we've put ourselves up to, right? It's not going to be perfect. There are going to be days where it's going to be messy and just kind of all over the place, but it's really a matter of just working through that and staying focused on those goals. So again, just want to give you all a little bit of motivation to stay motivated on our journey here. And I really think that's about it. I feel like I kind of had more to share today, but I really don't. Yes, I feel good, and that's what matters. My body feels good, and I hope you all are feeling good on this journey. Let me know again, how it's going with you, how you're doing. I want to hear that down in the comments. Hit that like button, if anything, just to send me some motivation. I would certainly appreciate that. And if you have not subscribed yet, you're gonna wanna see how much weight I've lost on Monday, because I feel pretty certain I've already lost some weight. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. There is something, of course, there's always something else with me. But what I wanted to touch on is, when I initially went back into fasting and eating low carb a couple of months ago, and working out, I was so sweaty. And then today was another day where it was like I was drenched with sweat, which, yes, is to be expected. I was running on my walk, right? But I mean, it's like excessive sweating. So if you find that you're sweating a little bit more, just know that's probably water weight just flushing out. For me, I always look at it as a good thing. I'm like, oh, this is weight I'm losing. But that might be something to expect, throughout this journey as well. I'm not normally a sweaty person, so it's so uncomfortable to just be drenched like that. It's a weird thing. But anyway, if that's something new for you too, just know it is normal, part of the process here. But again, that's pretty much all I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. And yes, again, subscribe. I'm going to weigh in on Monday. We're going to see how much weight I've lost, because I do feel like I've already lost weight in just the 5 days. I'm almost positive I have. I just don't want to get on the scale yet. I'm going to do that on Monday. You're going to want to be here for that. So make sure you subscribe to check out that update and the rest of the journey throughout the Doing All the Things challenge. See you soon.